What's good, y'all? Flash Speaks back. Another video. So Stephen A. Smith really out here glazing crazy like that, huh? Oh, man. You got Stephen A. Smith. You got Shannon Sharp. Like, Shannon Sharp, every minute he get the glaze. That joint is crazy how this money works with ESPN and these networks. I already know how Stephen A. Smith get down. Like, he just went out today, released a video. He went in on Sheryl Swoops. No surprise there, man. Stephen A. Smith the type of guy. He had the job like, listen, you ain't about this money. You ain't about what they saying we need to talk about and promote. We need to promote. They gonna get your ass out of here. That's right. That's basically what he's saying to her. Because, Sheryl Swoops was supposed to be the commentator on I think the Fever game, and she was removed for that other lady. Like, I heard part of that game. I flipped there a little bit, and the lady that was talking, she was glazing Caitlin Clark so crazily. It was the most cringiest shit I ever heard in my life. Oh my God! Oh, we thank you, Caitlin Clark, for bringing all of this money, to us and opening all these windows for the women and so on, right? There's some old white lady on there that was talking so crazy. I don't know her name. I meant to look it up. But, that John was crazy over there in Indiana. So they laying it on thick over there. They got that going on. So wherever the money is going, wherever the investors are putting their money, they're going to push. They're going to push as hard as they can. They did their best to destroy Angel Reese. Man, they put a lot of money behind that. We got rid of her first score. All right, so this is what I'm trying to still figure out, y'all. Maybe I'm tripping. But how you going to go into the break? Really, if y'all remember, the Fever lost their game going into the break. They lost to Dallas Wings. And Chicago Sky had just beat the Aces, right, in Las Vegas. Next thing you know, out of nowhere, Marina Mabrey wants out, right? So now Marina Mabrey gone. All of a sudden, she just don't like it. She want to go to Connecticut or whatever, right? Okay, whatever, cool. Strange or not, I don't know. Right? That's the third scorer on your team, though. Marina Mabrey was averaging 14 points a night. Then, after the break, all of a sudden, Kennedy Carter is like sick every other day or whatever. She's missing all these games. So now, we took Angel Reese's third best scorer, right? That teammate. Now, we're going to take the best scorer on the team. And then we see what happens, the results. Chicago Sky on a losing streak and Fever on a winning streak. Now, people want to make it seem like there's a whole bunch of other stuff, but no, it's real simple. There was not a big difference between the two teams. They played each other. Fever won twice. Chicago won once, whatever. But all the games were coming down to the wire, right? You had Kennedy Carter emerging. Just think about it. What they were pumping out, ESPN. Kennedy Carter was like the 25th best on that thing, right? They put it right next to Kelsey Mitchell. They were setting the whole scene up. Now, as far as their promotion, now all of a sudden Kennedy Carter is just not available at all throughout this whole stretch. And then right now they're pouring all types of stuff into this. They got Stephen A. Smith out there talking crazy. Stephen A. Smith, bro, that dude will do anything for that money. He does not care. It's crazy, but I already knew it, man. When they gave him that raise, and he's gonna get that. What are he getting? That $25 million a year? Oh yeah, Stephen A. Smith gonna do whatever they talking. Believe that. The thing about it that's sad, we don't know how he really feels about Caitlin Clark's game. We really don't know. And all y'all Caitlin Clark fans who may be listening to this, I'm telling you, like, Stephen A. Smith, he's not your buddy. Stephen A. Smith just wants you to be a consumer. That's all he wants you to do is watch more, spend more. He just wants to drain your money. So Stephen A. Smith is one of the guys that, like, he's going to one day either, if he never regrets the things he's doing now, he might die, old and alone, because like he just, you know, plays both sides. He don't care. He's just about chasing the money. And that's the problem. That's happening right now at ESPN. You got the group of the women, Andrea Carter, Agumake, you got Monica McNutt, and all of them who are serious and passionate about women's basketball, and they want to establish like real talking points and some real stuff. Stephen A. Smith is like, yo, it ain't about that, y'all. I understand y'all want to have integrity and all that, but no, it's about this money, right? The business works this way. See, Stephen A. Smith is trying to pull them into that. Like, yo, forget about trying to argue sincerely and all that. Y'all women need to learn how to play the game, or y'all gonna be up out of here. And that's basically what he's saying to Sheryl Swoops. Sheryl, I know you are former MVP of this league and ambassador of the game. You were on that 96 team, all of that. But, yo, these people got where they will make you look crazy if you fuck with them. Right? This is what she's not getting. This is the way Stephen A. Smith thinks. Allegedly. At least that's my hunch. I don't know, but it's allegedly. So that's what's going on with that. So he goes in on Sheryl Swoops really bad. Really bad. Shannon Sharpe, I haven't heard him say anything about Sheryl Swoops, so they must have maybe sent Stephen A. Smith to go talk to her directly. They wanted to tone that down because all they want is Caitlin Clark cheering and hype machine. And they're going to suppress, anything else that opposes it, whether it's true or not. So after that, now what's being pushed is now MVP talks into consideration. So now they want to disrespect A'ja Wilson. That's what they want to do now. So Stephen A. Smith mentioned A'ja Wilson, briefly. Yeah, A'ja Wilson. And then he goes into bragging about Caitlin Clark right now. Okay. You know what's funny? How even with the Aces now, just got my mind thinking. The Aces all of a sudden got the Derrick Hamby thing that comes out of nowhere. Didn't she lead that team a couple years ago? You know what? But I'm going to leave that alone. But I am curious to see how this goes. For the record, Caitlin Clark, like, let's say if A'ja Wilson wasn't going to win MVP. If this league, if these people have any integrity, they know the second person would either be Nafisa Collier or Breanna Stewart. All of these players have better numbers than Caitlin Clark, better win percentage, better PER, better defensive rating, all of these things. But they don't really care about that, right? They're in the bed with media. The media is in bed with big networks, big Nike money and stuff like that. So that's what's happening with that. They're trying to push this narrative with Caitlin Clark. Boy. But at some point, ball doesn't lie. And I would like to just discuss her actual game. And this is my official opinion with both Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. If you look at their actual games, just actual game, on defense, Angel Reese wins hands down, okay, on defense. All right. That every metric you want to possibly look at, she's just the superior defensive player. Okay, she's actually a top 25 defensive player in the WNBA as a rookie. Caitlin Clark is in the hundreds, okay, after 100. Last I checked, she's around 121. Then she went to 104, She vacillates game to game, no consistency on the defense because she doesn't have fundamentals in that regard. Now, on offense, and I mean it, Caitlin Clark is an elite free throw shooter and an elite playmaker, especially in transition. She has that over Angel Reese, hands down, though Angel Reese is a good passer. She's a good passer, though. Okay, but we're not going to say her and Caitlin Clark are in the same class of passing. That goes to Caitlin Clark. And the playmaking in general, being a point guard gives you more opportunities to do that. That goes to her. We get that. But other than just that, in my opinion, both players are actually somewhat raw when it comes to certain things. Now, and I'm dead serious about that in terms of layup packages. Now, Angel Reese has one of the worst layup packages only because she does that. She has a very low release point, which I'm sure she'll get out of her game. Okay? But both players to me have some rawness. Caitlin Clark is not comfortable with certain things, especially in that mid-range area. She has a lot of work to do there. Caitlin Clark does not have the greatest footwork at all. I don't even think it's good footwork, to be honest with you. In the post or in the mid-range area, okay? Caitlin Clark is not in the class of certain graceful players like the Kalia Coppers who have the Euro steps down, who have the step backs down, who have the step to the side down, who have all of that stuff down. They have better handles, pretty much all those different things. And I'll even add to that, say Kelsey Plum, Sabrina Ionescu, okay? Like, really. They're both raw when it comes to a lot of that stuff. The difference. Caitlin Clark shoots the 3-ball. And Angel Reese does not shoot the 3-ball. She doesn't have the confidence to shoot it with regularity. That's something she's going to have to add to her game. No doubt about it. She's going to have to add that to her game. First, shooting those jumpers. Because you can make those free throws, so you can make those jumpers. So, look forward to all of that. Now with Caitlin Clark, yeah, she can get a lot better. My only thing is, well, no, it'd be interesting to see where she ends up and so on. This is just year one. That's why I just want to have year one conversations. I don't want to talk MVP and all of that, but I understand. It's a hype train. I'm not even going to make a whole lot of videos refuting and stuff like that. I really wanted to just talk about Stephen A. Smith because I think that's relevant. But as far as the fans, yeah, y'all should feel good right now. Be happy, do your thing. You know what I mean? It's hype. And I'm going to let y'all enjoy yourselves. All right? Peace out.